Lisa jumped with fright on entering. Goodness, he looks like a hole. Downstairs was the battlefield. The old guy said he'd check if the phone line was down, while Mom was busy picking up the pieces they'd just smashed. Well, Lisa had no choice but to follow the old man, but she found out the old guy wasn't checking the lines. He just marched into his room. She hadn't even asked yet when he started. Lisa thought for a moment maybe it had been about a week, but she couldn't really remember. She wanted to ask the strange old man just who he was. The old man coldly replied that those questions were not for her. If you hear a voice calling you, don't get involved. If you try to contact the living, then you and your family will be in deep trouble. Lisa thought for a moment, was that a hint that they were already dead? And talking about family safety, was she implying she was controlling their souls? At dinner that night, Dad suddenly wasn't smoking anymore, and Mom said it was for their health. Lisa was completely baffled. Yesterday, he smoked after dinner. Today says smoking's bad. Felt like they divorced during the day, now it's like nothing happened. Mom just looked confused and asked why her clothes were missing. Lisa couldn't take it anymore. She daydreamed of biking away to escape this crazy house, but strangely, no matter which direction she rode, she always ended up back at, so she realized she was trapped and couldn't get out. Lisa pulled out a Ouija board, hoping for a good chat. She said she shouldn't have run away yesterday, she was just too scared. Realizing the other person was living and she was the dead one, she now wanted to find out why she was dead and how long they'd been stuck here. However, this time the Ouija board didn't respond at all. When Lisa returned to her room, she found the girl lying on her bed. With just a light touch, she woke the girl, who immediately pleaded Lisa for assistance. Just then, someone outside suddenly called up her name. Olivia, she said to Lisa, and at that moment the door opened, and everything returned to normal. The next day, Lisa was woken up by her brother, just like yesterday. She thought about what happened yesterday and decided to check the floor. Sure enough, there was a hole in the floor, and inside was an album about missing girls, dating back to 1953. Over a dozen missing girls, aged like her. Last struck in 1972, killer still at large. Plus, a key was tucked inside the album. Lisa thought it must be for the secret door behind the washing machine. After opening the secret door, she walked inside and found a waterlogged tunnel with lots of scattered items on the floor. Jewelry and watches resembling those of missing girls. Deep inside, an iron door, someone calling for Lisa. But the next second, flames burst out, engulfing the girl. Lisa quickly backed out. At dinner, Lisa began to wonder, was that room the cell of the missing girl? Suddenly, the house phone rang. Dad picked it up, and it was a teacher calling to talk to Lisa about changing an assignment. He asked Lisa to take the call, but what came through was still the old man's voice, threatening the girl not to interfere. After hanging up, Lisa turned around to find someone suddenly at the table. It was her brother's imaginary friend, Edgar. But strangely, it seemed only Lisa could see him, no one else could. He spoke to Lisa in a raspy old voice, saying, "I'm the only one who determines who can see whom." And with that, Edgar sped up the passage of time. Dad, Mom, and her brother all changed in an instant, going from alive to corpses in just a minute. It was like a Halloween special. Just when Lisa didn't know what to do, everything went back to normal. Her family was back as if nothing ever happened. But Lisa was really scared now. Back in her room, Lisa heard someone calling her name from the vent. This time, Lisa didn't want to meet their gaze because she didn't want to watch her family disappear in front of her again. She thought, "Don't come looking for me, I don't want to lose my family, and I can't get involved." But just then, there was the sound of running water from the bathroom. She looked and saw the faucet was running. As she turned off the water, she looked up to find Olivia standing right next to her. Lisa could only see her in the mirror. When she reached out to the spot in the mirror, Olivia mirrored the motion. With that gentle touch, the two merged. Lisa's spirit entered Olivia's body. The house now was different, but it felt like home. There was a newspaper on the table, detailing a 1958 case of a gas poisoning of a family of four, which was just like Lisa's family. Olivia's family was also a family of four. Her sister played downstairs, Mom cooked breakfast, and Dad fixed a car in the garage. But her dad had a short temper, and when he saw his daughter in the garage, he immediately shouted for her to go back to her room. "Don't disturb me while I'm working." He yelled at Lisa to get out. This sent Lisa back to her reality. Back in her own world, she asked Dad about the car repairs, wondering about the spark plugs. Dad said it wasn't the spark plugs, it was the valves, and told her to rest well so she wouldn't ruin her birthday tomorrow. At that moment, Lisa started looking forward to tomorrow because, really, nothing is more important than being with family. After Dad left, Lisa wanted to get in touch with Olivia again when suddenly the intercom crackled to life. Her brother told Lisa that Edgar was mad and didn't want her meddling. He claimed he had found treasure with Edgar in a secret cave. Don't worry, subscribe to my channel. See you next time.